watch this. What I am going to show you guys tonight is the ability to generate a report or a credit repair letter without any knowledge. Ready? Go to send rounds of attack. I set up my client. My client's done. I literally click over here, maximum efficiency focus. If I don't want to print my letters, I am the printer. This is actually me. I'm this guy right here. I put in my discount code and I hit generate. It takes me 17 seconds to do that. You could generate your letters, send out your letters within 17 seconds. You don't even have to look back. Everything's ready to rock and roll. So for everybody that's here, everybody that's trying to see, is it credit repair a pain in the butt? Nope. It's that easy. You don't have to know anything. You don't have to go into anything. Let the software and the AI do what it needs to for you, and it will handle everything for you. I will go into more advanced or aggressive tactics tonight, and we'll go from there. Cool?
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. So there's two communities. There is the Facebook community and there's the school community. To get access to the Facebook community, you're going to come over here right on the dashboard and just click and join the group right here. Boom. To get access to the school, community, Ray, drop the link for the school community in the chat for everybody over here so they can get into the school community.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Ray's going to drop that in the chat. And that's the school community for the whole AI community, for the whole Metro 2. Everybody works with that one. That'll be there. So you can join that school community. It's the Metro 2 community. I haven't been, can't help you on that one. I don't handle it. Guys, I want to let you know something. I am the printer. I print the letters out for the software. I don't work for the software company. So the only thing that I handle for you guys right now, the one thing that I handle, as you saw, when it went up, I have no Facebook, no nothing. So I can't help you on that stuff, but I will help you go through training and make sure that you understand training the best possible way. I know the school community, I do have access to the school community. If you do got a problem with that, I can work with you on that one. I like the school community better. Guess why? Why? Because you see my face all over it. I told you I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna have fun. Like it's Wednesday night, guys. Here's what it is. Having any software issues, any technical issues, hit the support ticket over here, add a support ticket, and we'll go in and just go through whatever you need help with. Any trainings that you want to go through, Monday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Ms. DeBoer teaches Monday, I teach Wednesday. Mr. Board teaches Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. I teach Saturday, but we swapped this week. So Mr. Board's got Thursday and Saturday. I had Tuesday and Wednesday this week. So just to let you guys know, I'm done for the week after this. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Damn, that's a long time. Holy shit. So at the end of the day, that's what that is. And then we're good here. Anybody have any questions on general attacks, communities, all that stuff before we get moving forward? Put a 2 in the chat if you don't have a question. Put a 5 in the chat if you have a question. Let's roll. I'm going to throw some weird ass numbers. That's it. Only 2 people. Come on, everybody. Let's stay engaged. It's 8 o'clock on a Wednesday. What y'all doing at 8 o'clock? There we go. Perfect. All right. So in the get started section, this is going to give you a couple of videos to go over. You can go through them, up to you. When I give you the YouTube videos at the end, you're definitely going to realize these videos are a little old and outdated. So what you'll do is utilize those videos going forward on the YouTube channel. FAQs are here. FAQs are also here. My suggestion is to you, at least read over them once. As soon as you get to page 14, okay, 13, stop. You don't need to go any further because it's going to go over the packages. And when I'll go in depth about what each package is. There you go. There you go. And that's it. FAQs are done. That's done. I'm going to get into the pricing section. So I'm going to get my behind up. I'm going to explain the pricing section to everybody over here. I am going to draw on the board. I am going to do a lot of things. I am very active when it comes to this. So can you drop the link for the Facebook group as well? Facebook group is when you register in the software, you just click on it on the front end. If they didn't add it, so it's right on the dashboard. It says free community. I want you guys to navigate it. That's why I don't drop the link. Ready, guys? This is how the packages work. Every single package in here is what I call a downgrade package. You downgrade from it. You don't upgrade from it. Realistically, if you're kicking ass in the credit repair, then you're upgrading. But otherwise, a lot of people that we see, they're normally downgrading from what happens. Because the problem is, and what I said to everybody, I think it was Kyle's the one, you just got to stay consistent. And what happens is people don't want to stay consistent. So the key is, that's why I call it downgrade package. You don't start here because this is good for 0.5 people. This is good for 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 10, 15, and 50. Why? I know this because I own the printing company. Not many people can speak to this. You got $97. You're going to make 2 errors. You make that 2 errors, it comes out to $177. Let me tell you something. Ladies and gentlemen, put it in the chat. Come off mute. Tell me, which one costs more money? The iron package or the bronze package? Put it in the chat. Come off mute. I don't care. Say something.
The iron package.
Iron package.
Bron.
The iron package costs more money because already with 3 GAs, you spent $177 trying to get your letters perfected. Let's get the same amount of tokens or GAs. I'm just circling each one to show you guys what it is. Right? This is only 1. This is 4. We have 1, 2, 3 over here. Let's go and add another one. Here's number 4, right? $217. How much is that? It's almost $70 more or $80 more per round. So, $70. So let me ask you a question. Which one is a better package to start with?
The bronze one.
Damn right. Just makes sense. It just makes sense. Now, don't get me wrong. If you are doing more clients than yourself and a significant other, a parent, a spouse, a child, whatever, you can go up. I'm just saying to start, if you're doing yourself, this one's good. Here's the reason why. I've seen people on the bronze package burn all 4 GAs on themselves and make 4 mistakes in one shot. I've seen it before. I've watched it. I've witnessed it. And I know what not to do. So I give you guys a cushion in when I'm sitting here and I tell you, here's your cushion. Your cushion is 2 GAs per client because you got 2 and 2 because you're going to split that 4. But if you're just doing yourself, now you have a couple extra. You do that for 2 months, right? And you downgrade to the iron package. You know why? Your GAs or your tokens roll over from month to month. So if you're left with in month 1 GA, and you generate round 2, and you're left with 2 GAs in month 3, well, what's that total of? You got 3. You can downgrade. You can downgrade in month 3 to the iron package with 3 GAs in the bank. And now if you make an error or a mistake, guess what? You got 3 GAs to burn. That's the key. That's what I try to explain to everybody over here. Give yourself a cushion for at least 2 months. Now, some people will say, Ali, I could buy the diamond package and then downgrade down to the iron package. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think that's a genius idea. I think that's an absolute genius idea because you're going to have 100 GAs to go off of. And realistically, you paid that $1,000 and now you're rocking at $97, right? And you can do whatever you want with it. That's a great idea. But do what fits your pocket. I'm always going to tell you, do what fits your pocket. Don't ever do what doesn't fit your pocket. Make sense? Let's move on to the next package. Let's move on to the next thing. Credit report. There is a specialty credit report that comes. You need to pull it from the software because they unlock something called the Epic Pro report. So for everybody that's in here, see to dominate the decade, this one, you'll see that it's white labeled towards them. You have to get that one because they have it. If you go to My Free Score now, they don't give you the Epic Pro report. They did it purposefully. So you have to make sure that you get it from the software. All right, ladies and gents? Simple, easy. They utilize My Free Score now. That's it. Done. All right. Manage all users. Manage profile. I'm going to show you guys how to add the profiles in tonight. I'm going to break everything down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try something a little bit different tonight. I'm going to use my keyboard instead of actually going up on the board and writing. But there's some stuff that I want to go over, and I'm going to circle these things over here. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. So I'm going to write this out, and then I'm going to go up on the board, and I'm going to write it out. John Joe Smith Jr. Date of birth is 01/01/1990. Social Security is 000-00-0123. Phone number is 555-555-5555. Okay. So when I get up on the board, I'm actually going to explain this to everybody while I'm filling this out. So you guys understand this. This is 8 Northwest 12th Street. Oops. 12th Street. APT 14C. 14C. Now, here's the key of everything that I want to explain to you guys. You have Manhattan over here, Manhattan, and we have New York. Promise you guys, I'll make it all make sense. And then we're gonna go over here 10038. Okay. I'm gonna go up on the board and explain everything, but I'm gonna explain to you why now. So now that I wrote everything out, it's actually gonna make this a whole lot easier. So when I come over here, I'm gonna color coordinate everything for you. This is your ID, but the best thing that we're gonna use over here is your passport. So your best ID is your passport. Now, if you don't have a passport, you can use a driver's license or what is that called? Or an ID. State ID. The next job that we have, best job that we have, this one. Social Security card. Next thing that we can utilize is W-2 or first page of taxes. First PG tax. Okay. Next, green for money. This is going to be your proof of address, right? There's only one document we want to use here. Proof of address. This is going to be first page bank statement. Now, if you don't have a bank statement, you can use a utility bill or a cable or telephone bill. Now, why did I write this the way that it is? Why did I fill this out the way that I did? I wanted you guys to see this clear. Okay. Here's the key, guys. Everything is filled out for the way it is purposefully. If you have a middle name, you want to put that middle name in this box. If you have a suffix, you want to put that suffix in this box. And that little line is just to say underscore or space. Okay. Over here, you want to use your social security card. That's your best document. Your passport's your best document. Your bank statement's your best document. You want to fill everything out in its entirety. I didn't put NW. I spelled out Northwest. I didn't put ST and then a period. I put street. Okay. When I do this in its entirety. But now somebody's going to ask me, well, why did you put Manhattan in New York City? Okay. I live in New York. And in New York, the same city's got two different names. Now, I ask a question to everybody in here. If this is your first class with me, you're going to enjoy this. Okay. And for the old people who know the answer, please do not answer. This is just for the new people. If my ID says Manhattan, but my proof of address says New York, which one goes in the city box?
New York.
Good job, Trey. Good job, Jay. Dave. Why, Trey? Came off mute. Why?
Because your IDs for that first row.
Bingo. Good job, man. Good job. Good job. So just to confuse everybody, I put Manhattan. Why? Because your ID can say something different than your proof of address. The computer system, because it's a scanner, looks at it, scans it, and matches it up. And if your proof of address says New York and you put Manhattan at the top of the thing, even though your ID says Manhattan, it's going to mark it for incorrect ID. Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, you just wasted a round. All those documents that you just sent in got wasted. How many people would be pissed if they sent out 30 letters and they got a document ID, a document letter come in the mail that said we can't review your documents because you sent in the wrong documents? How many people would be pissed? Put a me in the chat right now if you'd be pissed. Mm-hmm. 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 You'd be pissed. They don't tell you your mistake. They tell you that your ID does not match up with whatever it is. They're not going to tell you what it is. They don't want you to fix your credit. Hence why I'm writing this and doing this stuff out. Hence why we have trainings. The whole point to have a training is explaining to you the best way to go about this. That's why I did this. I wrote it down. I did it this way because why? This way you can read it. It's legible. Okay. This is the way it should be done every time. So everybody right now, take a screenshot of this. What I'm going to do, give me 1 second. Everybody over here. I'm going to get rid of Manhattan. Okay. There you go. Take a screenshot of that. That's what it's supposed to look like every single time. Every single time it's got to look like that. That's how you know it's perfect. If you are not printing with me, this is the double check. If you're printing with me, you're going to know immediately when I send you back a thing that says you did not pass our review process. This is the review process that we do. 99% of the errors that are made in this software are made right in this spot right here. You know how to get through this spot. You'll never do wrong. Any questions on this? Any questions on this, guys?
I have a question.
Yes.
Where do I don't have one myself personally right this second. Where do you see people running up against issues in this particular area?
Everywhere. I'm serious. I apologize, but I've been doing this for 3 years. You know how many people don't know how to put the right name in?
Okay.
Here's what happens is you get divorced, right? You don't change your name. Okay. So now you have a bunch of mismatched documents. There's your first one. There's your first one. Social Security card, right? Social Security, some people they don't know how to get a Social Security. So they don't know where the Social Security number is. The newer generation, the older generation, they're pretty good about it.
Yeah.
And then the major problem is always going to be the address. And they'll argue tooth and nail with me. I swear to God, man, the Chicago people, they stubborn as nails. They stubborn as nails. I will. Your zip code wrong. No, my zip code is not wrong. Chicago got the same zip code for 6. I don't care, brother. It doesn't matter. The computer system don't care. It's gonna match it up to what you say. If it sends that and go, the same guy would argue with me. He got a identification thing because the zip code was incorrect.
Oh, wow. Is there a way to, I think there's a way, isn't there, to find the actual postal address and look at it exactly or something?
I'll be honest with you. I've been doing this shit for 15 years. If you know how to do it, please let me know.
Oh my God. I think you can go on the postal website or something. Just, I don't know if it makes a difference on this one, but you know how sometimes a thing it won't take ROAD. It'll only take RD for road or something like that. I just didn't know if that made a difference. That's all.
When we spell everything out, it's to get no ambiguity from the Bureau.
Okay.
That's the key. That's why I make sure I write everything out. But when we go into the system, like for my system, when I put everything in, it'll automatically abbreviate everything to Northwest and ST dot and all that stuff. So yes, it'll automatically, my system, when I print out the mail with tracking labels, it'll automatically abbreviate everything. So it's already built into their system on the post office side. But when you're putting it to the Bureau, you want to be as precise as possible, because the minute that you leave ambiguity, what happens? That's when they can have fun. If you don't give them a place to say, I don't understand that, then they can't have fun. They literally cannot have fun if you don't leave them in a place to say that.
Okay.
So yes,
Thank you.
no problem. All great questions. All great questions. Anybody have another question on this area before we move forward?
Can it be a question
I do.
about into as a whole?
Save it, Trey, save it for the end.
Okay.
I don't want to slow down.
Okay.
Toisha?
Toisha, how are you?
I was close. Come on, cut me a bone. I was close. Oh.
You got it. So when you just gave the example on if somebody was married, documents weren't actually specific, or there could be a discrepancy between addresses from when you met the client versus where they came from. And you just said like how they can be strong or tooth as nails as far as denying documentation, but it's still what you're saying, it's still going to cost you on the back end.
I mean,
if it's not right.
So here's the thing. I don't print your documents for you,
right,
unless it's perfect. So for me,
gotcha.
My standard is if the document is not perfect, I am not wasting ink nor paper. I'm not cutting down trees for you. Go buy another GA. Go fix
Gotcha.
it and generate another letter.
And I got one more then. Okay, if that's the case, because you've been able to analyze a lot of paperwork, like you just said, perfect. You created a system, you got kind of an eagle's eye for it. Have you denied people in the process because things weren't right? Like how the lady that was on before just now and was talking just as an analogy of a postal kind of guy that you could do. Have you ever denied somebody because things weren't right for you to actually do the job?
All the time. I got 50 people sitting that haven't got letters printed out right now because I denied them. Awesome. Oh, hell yeah. I'm not that person. There's people in this company that will print your documents no matter if they're good or not. They'll say they'll fix it for you. What good does that do you? You're just going to have the same problem next month. Okay. And then you're going to get you're going to get the same stall letter. You're going to get the same situation. And then you're going to say, what? The software doesn't work. So at the end of the day, what am I doing? I'm stopping the snowball from even happening. For everybody that's in here, I'm stopping the snowball from even happening because this is how I was taught to do credit repair. Why? Why the passport? Why not the driver's license or the ID? Passport doesn't have an address. So because the passport doesn't have an address, what the hell do I need the driver's license for the ID? So now it just focuses on the bank statement that I send in, the proof of address. And now you go to the social security card. Okay. If the social security card is the best thing that you can utilize, then you go down to the proof of address. And now the proof of address just verifies what's there. So now the proof of address is simple. Just follow what it says on the document. if you can't follow that one, I'll be honest with you. I've seen it before. I'm like, come on, like this is not hard, guys. And one person turned around and told me, they're like, bro, said it to me directly. He goes, you 100% right, man. But I was higher than a kite. I was like, oh shit. Okay. You didn't have to admit that, but it's the truth. Like you can't mess this up. This is easy. This is easy. This is just take your time, go through each thing. You ready for the process of how I do this? Say these are my documents, right? I'm going to use a couple of these, right? Say these are my documents, right? And I got my proof of address right here. Say this is my documents. This is my social security card. This is my my ID, right? Actually, technically, I can use this one. Right? This is my ID because it has my picture on it, right? What I do is I literally hold my ID up. I'll say, okay, I put my name just as it says it. Okay. First name, middle name, last name, Suffolk. Whatchamacallit, I go to date of birth. I put my date of birth. Then I take the document. I put it down. I don't look at it again. Once I fill that box out, I'm done. I move on to the next one. Then I go to take my social security card. I go like this, boom, boom, boom. I put it down, move on to the next one. I take my ID. I take this documents. I look at it. I see what it is. I put it down. If you do it like that, you'll never make a mistake. You will never, ever make a mistake, at least on the document side. That is the easiest way to do it. Does that make sense to everybody? Trey, I feel bad. What question did you have, brother, about M2? I just feel bad.
I'm sorry, man. I'm new to the community, so this might sound like a very rookie question.
Mm-hmm.
How does this connect to the score machine?
Ooh.
Bad question. Okay.
You should have been in class earlier today. I got you. I got you later.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, good. Any other questions on this? I should have let you stay to the end. I knew it. Any questions on this, guys? On where we're at right now? Yes, no, maybe so.
Is there ability for the information to be scraped and uploaded eventually? Like if
No.
they upload these documents, can AI scrape the info and populate it eventually?
No.
Okay.
No. Because you want to have a level of truth be told, they probably could. But then what happens if the AI messes up? You have to have, there's some things that need to be done by a human. I'm gonna be honest with you. The printing company, we have an AI scraper looking at the documents, right?
Yeah.
It still has to get verified by a human.
Okay.
It still has to get verified by a human. I have a custom AI that scrapes all the documents to make sure that so what'll happen is as soon as it goes into the system, it'll just a light will pop up and say it needs to be verified. It goes down to the bottom. They have to look through everything, shows it where it's wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just good to know because what happens is a computer system is a computer system. And you can find a hyphen. So you know what happens when the zip code has like the hyphen and then all the extra numbers. Some people put that. Some people don't put that. Like for example, mine is. This one has it. 1934. Right? It has it. So if the document has that, but it does not have it on where you put it, should you be penalized for that? No. That's the key. No. So that's where we're at.
Gotcha.
So now we take the passport, the social security card, and the bank statement. We scroll down to the bottom over here and we add it right here. Here's your passport in this box, PP. You're going to put your social security card in this box. And then, well, the box underneath. And then this one will be your proof of address right here, guys. And that's it. That's literally it, guys. You just set up your profile. You click save at the bottom and move on. So I'll show you what a perfect profile looks like. Here's a perfect profile. Oops, let me get rid of those boxes. And here's what the perfect profile looks like. First name, middle name, last name, date of birth, social security number, phone number, and then address. See, street spelled out, Sunnyvale, California, 9135. Come down here and I match everything up. Hey, guess what? This person's in Kansas. They're not from California. Hey, I did that purposefully. I'll show you guys because I took the first name, the last name, the middle name, and the DOB. I don't need anything else. I'll put it down. I don't care that she's from Topeka, Kansas, because it does nothing for me. This document, which is the proof of address from Chase, is the one where I need to fill out. And then your social security. Does that make sense to everybody? Is that also take a screenshot of this, guys? Look at how the documents look. Look how clean they look. Look how legible they look. Please do me a favor. No dashboards, no ripped jeans, no comforters, no countertops, no desktops, no tabletops, no, just nice and easy. You can rest it on that. Just take a white piece of paper and put that on top of whatever you're going to take a picture of, and then take a picture of the, if you do that. The best thing would be to scan it in if possible. That is the best thing that you can do, is to scan it in if possible. Simple and easy. Cool? Cool. Make sure you use the JPG, PNG, and GIF. And now here's why I show the passport card. As you can see, passport card doesn't say anything else but United States of America and where you were born. Nothing else. No address, no nothing. Which means they can't verify a previous address, even though they're not supposed to, through the passport or through the ID. Make sense? Any questions here before I move on how to pull a credit report? Y'all are quiet tonight. Really, really quiet. It's eerily quiet in here. It's actually scary.
That means your methods are working, sir.
Thank you, Noah. I appreciate you. Hi, buddy. How's everything? Will here there be a replay of this? Yes, if you sit all the way towards the end, there will be a replay on this. Yes, ma'am. All right. No problem. So now everything that we do, we always click save. And when we click save, it will come out to here. Now I'm going to show you guys how to pull a credit report. Let me go over here and just delete it, because I do it live. Let's go over here. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm literally going to go through this step by step. It is this easy. I promise you it is this easy. Ready? Step 1, click on the link. Step 2, you have your email address. You got to log in. This person was nice enough to give me their login, so I can log in to show you guys how to do this. I click login. After that, after I'm logged in, I'm done. I'm done. I don't got to touch nothing. I go back to the software. I click on step 2. Step 2 is going to bring up all this gibberish. PC users, Control A. Mac users, Command A. Why? We want to select all. So Control A. It's selected all in blue. Just go over, right click, 2-finger click, whatever you want to control it. Call it. Click copy. Come over here. Last thing, step 4, click paste. Step 5, save. Who needs me to do that again? Who is lost and needs me to do that again?
Yes, can you do that one more time?
Watch this. Simple. Follow. Step 1. Log in. Close it out if you need to again. Step 2. Click on the second link. Brings up the gibberish. Are you a Mac or a PC user, Ms. Sanchez?
Mac.
Mac. Command A. After I do my Command A, you could do Command C or right-click Command C. Come over here. Paste here, JSON report. Click paste. Hit save. Miss Sanchez talking for everybody. Who needs me to do that again?
Third time's a charm. Might as well just do it one more time, right? That's it.
Follow it down. Step 1, click. It's logged in. We're ready logged in. Step 2, like that. Now it brings up the gibberish. Once the gibberish comes up, Control A or Command A. Right click, copy. Come over here. Now we copy the JSON code. Now we're going to paste the JSON code into the widget where it says paste, and we're done. You just hit save. Do you need me to do it one more time before I hit save?
Yep.
Follow it one more time. Ready? Click this one more time. Click here. Once it's logged in, it's logged in. And you go over here to navigate following users. Click that. It's going to bring up the gibberish. Command A or Control A. Right click copy. Right click paste. You're done.
Thank you.
Yes, I would suggest that you do that, but that's my suggestion. You can do whatever you like. Somebody will tell you that you don't have to upload a new report for 4 months. I don't necessarily agree with that. I agree that every single month, every single person in here should have credit monitoring live, working every single month, and they should be paying and working with that to upgrade, get their credit report up to date. Every 30 days there should be a refresh, and every 30 days you should refresh the report into the software. Things update, and when things update, you want to be able to work with the updated credit report. The whole point is, some people say, well, I got to wait for when the stuff falls off. Yeah, that's great. But what happens if something falls off and the next month you had it and you're disputing it? It just, for me, I just old fashioned. We updated the credit report every single month. Every single month. It's okay, Kyle. No problems. I'm gonna tell you something. Your mic isn't working not because of the thing. Your mic is working because when you decided to get in, you probably didn't allow Zoom to let it work because it was spinning. That normally means they're asking you for the prompt to let you in, and that's not letting you in. That's what happened. You just gotta let it. Hold on, what? Shit. Oh, damn. My bad. My wife texted me. That's it. Does anybody need me to go over this one more time, or are we good here? Lynn, Sanchez, Matt,
No, we're good.
we good? We good? All right.
Yep.
Let's move. All right, perfect. We're done. Command A. See? Command A is to select all. Let me click save. Done. Always make sure you guys save. Once you click save, it'll save it to the credit report. It'll pull it inside, and then you come over here. You see what it says Epic Pro Report V2. You just click that, and now you can actually see the credit report. There it is. We got it. And that's it. Cool. Cool. Let's move to the next piece. We're almost done. Actually, the next piece is actually creating an attack. Let's go over here. Let's go to the attack area and create an attack. Now, it takes us about 45 minutes to get you to get a perfect profile set up. It takes 16 seconds to do an AI attack and 2 minutes to do a super aggressive attack. So ready? I literally select the client. I select maximum efficiency focus, a maximum efficiency focus. If you want to print with my team, come over here, TPMPA, and then hit generate letter. You're done. That's it. For somebody who doesn't want to learn how to read a credit report, doesn't want to learn anything, that just wants to generate a letter, that's the way you do it. If somebody in this room tell me they don't got 15 seconds, that's a discount code for you guys. Well, it's actually a different pricing code for you guys if you want to print with my team. Don't overthink it, guys. Literally, you come inside the software, you select the client's name. You select the client's name. It's going to pop up the system. You see maximum effectiveness focus. You literally just click that button. If you don't want to print the letters, you want somebody else to print it for you, click my name, TPMPA, and generate. You're done. 15 seconds. 18 seconds. I think the quickest I did it was 12 seconds. Now you don't have to worry about it. Once the letters are generated, it's sent over to the crew. We get a thing. We'll email you what the cost is for printing. If you want to print with us, fantastic. You don't want to print with us, you want to print it yourself after you get an invitation from an estimate from us, we go from there. The code is a discount code for printing. Oh, that's Mr. Brown. That's it. That is it. That is if you don't want to learn how to read the credit report. How many people want to learn how to read the credit report?
I would.
Beautiful.
I know how, but it's nice to go through.
I'm not going to do it the way that everybody thinks, you know, like go line by line. I'll show you how to do it in the software. It's actually really easy. Watch this. I make everybody a power user. Put power user in the chat if you want to become a power user in the software.
Power user.
All right. Go to do it yourself. This is the key to becoming a power user. We're going to do the attacks ourselves. So we're going to turn the AI on ourselves. Let's click generate. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the AI right here. This is the AI. Okay. These are 6 AI attacks. These 2 that are on the screen right now that are check marked are the most powerful in the software. MPEP is number 1. MPEC is number 2. If MPEP does not show up on your screen, does not matter. Just go to MPEC. Make sense? Write it in the chat. MPEP numero 1, MPEC numero 2. There we go. Thank you, Tony. Yes. MPEP number 1, MPEC number 2. The reason that we want to do that is if you ever see it and you don't see it show up, you know exactly what to pick right after. All right. Cool. Let's go over here. So we have MPEP. We got it selected. We're going to go to our attack. Ladies and gentlemen, the attack goes based upon the 30-day marker. So if I am in indemnity 1, which is the first attack, and I make a mistake, I don't go to indemnity 2, right? I don't, every time I make a mistake. So for example, that person that makes 3 mistakes, they don't go to generate indemnity 3 and indemnity 4. No, they just generate indemnity 1 over again 4 times. Does that make sense? Every 30 days is when you change the attack number, not when you make a mistake. If that confused somebody, tell me who that confused. I'll explain it again. If that did not confuse you, put a 5 in the chat. Let's keep the train moving forward. Okay, we got the chain moving forward. Let's go. Now we select indemnity 1. Let me get the AI out of there. I'm going to teach you guys something tonight. Sometimes we have financially how do I say this properly? We have financially, we have people that are not financially okay, right? Where's the Zoom link? Inside of the M2 software. That's on YouTube. Inside of the M2 software. If they're not financially okay, what we're gonna do is, and you still want to help fix their credit, you go and click check all in blue. What's going to happen is in the check all in blue, it's only going to generate 3 or 6 letters with everything combined all to the credit bureaus. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it will generate a lot of pages. It can generate 80 to 90 pages per each bureau letter. It generate 100 pages. The most I've seen was 197 pages per letter. Okay. I just want everybody to know that comes in, that take into accountability of what's coming with that. So that's the key. How do you do a setup? Here's the setup. Check all in blue. Select 6 over here and then default. So what's the default for? You tell the system that it's default. I want everybody to take a screenshot of this. And on your screenshot, just write financially challenged. There we go. Couldn't think of the proper word. Financially challenged. For me, yes, Kyle. For other people, no. For me, yes. But I'm a little different on how I go through things. That's fine, Javon. That's fine. You don't stop. Like I said in the beginning of the thing, when we started at 8 o'clock, I dropped all the gems at 8 o'clock, ladies and gentlemen. We got to get here on time. And let's be real, if this was any other class, it would have ended about 18 minutes ago. I dropped all the gems at the beginning of class, and I said at the beginning of the class, it doesn't matter what they say. You just keep going. I don't care if Jesus Christ wrote the letter. You just keep going. You don't stop until it says deleted. Yep. Yes, Bobby. Not even 2-3 times. Bobby, I have a client. He's in this room. I actually think he left. He's in this room. He sent 14 rounds of letters. 14 rounds. You just keep going until the job is completed. You don't stop. Credit repair is not something that is done quickly. And now all those people that are doing 30, 60, 90-day deletions, 30, 60, 90-day deletion, watch how quick they stop doing 30, 60, 90-day deletions after the CFPB just changed all their ruling. Method of verification, next steps. Javon, at the end of class, if it's not at, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, and Javon, I said this, and please try to show up next time on time. Please, let's ask questions about what's up on the screen. We have a Q&A section at the end. When the Q&A section is ready, we'll keep proceeding for, you can ask all the questions that you want where you're at with your own personal file. But right now, what's up on the screen? If you got questions, just ask the questions on what's up on the screen. This is, again, for the financially challenged, this is where you need to go. If you're not financial,
sorry.
Go, Trey. What's up?
Why did you pick 6 for the maximum number?
I'll be honest. You ready for my answer? You're not gonna like my answer because that's what they told me.
Okay.
When they were training me, that's what they told me. I didn't argue with them. When they go, when we get to the next one, I can explain it to you. But with this one, I don't get it.
Okay. Gotcha.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. So that's why I can't explain. When they said 6, I've tried to quantify it for 3 years. I don't know how to quantify it. I don't ever go with this method. I don't like this method. They call this the shake the tree method. I don't like shaking the tree. I like dropping a nuclear warhead every time that I'm working with them. So here's the thing. This is for financially challenged. Some people can't afford to always send out the nuclear warhead every time. So what you have to do is understand where you are and how to utilize it properly. Does that make sense, Trey?
Not really, actually. Can you explain that a little more? Like,
Okay. So if I have 6 letters that go out, right? I say they're 50 pages each in 6 letters, right?
Gotcha.
Okay. That's 300 letters, right?
Right. 300
What
pages.
happens if I do the same thing and I send everything out in green in individual letters? Now, if I was printing it, 6 letters, it's only 6 envelopes, right? And that's 50 pages. It's 150 pages, right? Because it's double-sided, so it's 150 pages, right? And I put all those in those envelopes and I send all those out, right? 25 each envelope, we're good to rock and roll. Cool? Right? That price is going to be significantly less if that was 100 envelopes going out.
Gotcha.
You understand the
I see what
difference?
you're saying. I see
You
what you're
see the
saying.
difference between the nuclear tactic versus the
Yeah.
the difference is do they get the results? Yes, the blue may take a little bit longer, but it will get the results. The green may go a little quicker, but it will eventually get the results. You just got to understand where you're at, where your client's mindset is, and where your pocket is mindset. Because you know what happens? People come in, I want to fix my credit, I want to fix my credit, I want to fix my credit. They go, I try to give a good visual analogy, but just think about this like a fast car, right? Fast cars have very brittle motors, right? They go fast. Think about NASCAR, right? After every NASCAR race, they got to rebuild the motor. Why? Not because it went for 500 laps. I mean, think about a Honda. A Honda could go 400,000 miles and never freaking break down. You just got to do an oil change, right? Things like same thing. They get into that pace where they go really quick. They do one lap around the thing. They blow their engine. They can't go any forward. They can't go any further with credit repair. But if they know, okay, my pocket is not designed to go crazy, right? My pocket is designed for me to just go at a good, decent pace. This is the good, decent pace. I could do this for a few months and I can start to get my deletion. And the whole idea is understanding how to talk to your client and also talk to yourself, to be real with yourself and your own finances. If you're not real with yourself and your own finances, yeah, I got the money. I can do whatever the heck I had. And all of a sudden you get a bill. I'm gonna be straight with you. One of my clients got a bill for $900 for printing because they had so many damn negatives. Well, what happened? How many months do you think that client stayed with me with printing?
Half a month.
No, they 2 months.
Oh, really?
2 months.
Yeah.
Why? They had that many negatives and they were sold this thing that it's going to be 2 months before they get off. But if they would have did this way, maybe that bill that they had over 3,000 pages, right? Maybe that bill, right? Maybe that bill would have been $200. Well, that same 2 months that they could have went 8 months.
Yeah. I see.
You see the difference?
Yeah, that makes sense.
When I talk to you guys, I tell you do what's right for your pocket. I always tell you do what's right for your pocket. Don't do what's right for me. Don't do what's right for anybody else. Do what's right for your pocket. If you do what's right for your pocket, you will never get hurt in this business and you will go very far. You will get the deletions that you're looking for. But guess what? Somebody sells you something that says, I could get you 30, 60, 90-day deletions. And guess what? They're doing something illegal. This is the only legal way to do credit repair, ladies and gentlemen, for yourselves and for other people. So once I did this, right? Once we have this is the cost-effective way. Let's go to the next way. What's the next way, right? Next way is very simple. Ready? I check all in green. And I'm just going to put this back to unlimited. Why? I'll leave everything at the default. Unlimited just states, I don't know what the letters are. I could count them for you guys, but I just leave it as unlimited because we're going to read the credit report. We're going to hit next. And now the AI system is reading the credit report, deciphering the negative items, going through everything, making sure what's there. This is a pop-up that says that there's some addresses that are not verified, which at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you guys, creditor addresses we don't care about because we're only sending them to the major three. Wait, so how long does it take? As long as your file takes. Nobody, you want the legit answer? You want the legit FCRA answer? Nobody's gonna like the legit FCRA answer. The one that will not get me in trouble, 7 years. 7 years. 7 years. You know why? You know why that's the legit answer that won't get me in trouble? That's a good one. I like that one. You know why that won't get me in trouble? Yes, Bobby. Great
Wait,
answer,
I know
Bobby.
why.
Go for it, Miss Sanchez. Go for it.
Well, I mean, doesn't a late payment or come off your report for 7 years anyway?
Yes.
So
Yes. Legally by law, that's the best
Mhm.
answer you can give a client. The best answer you can give yourself. It's gonna fall off in 7 years anyway. So according to the FCRA, which is the governing body of law, when you're doing this, you have 7 years. Anything beforehand is cake. It's pretty. So when I answer you guys, I do everything based on compliance. Because what if I told, okay, China, let me ask you a question. This one directed directly at you. What if I told you I could remove your late payment? What do you got? How long does that? I could get your whole file clean in 6 months. What would you say?
I'm gonna say that's a good thing. Like I'll be ready, but
What happens if in 6 months I don't get shit removed?
I'm gonna be mad as hell.
And if I charge $10,000 for credit repair, how pissed would you be?
Very.
And I don't take credit card, I don't take debit card, I take only ACH, which means you can't get your money back. How freaking pissed would you be?
I'm gonna be mad.
You're gonna
I
be
get it.
extremely mad, right?
hmm
If you start, that's why they started the FTC, the CFPB started going after credit repair companies. This is not a bad thing because they were selling it incorrectly. You're defrauding a client by telling them the wrong thing, but I'm telling you the right thing. You don't ever put a time frame. Here's the time frame, China. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attacks. Let's go right now. Let's go right now. I got 8 attacks. Let's review your account after 8 attacks, which could be up to 8 months. Let's review your attacks and let's see where it comes out. Bingo. I didn't say I'm going to get the negatives removed. I didn't say nothing. I said, let's go 8 rounds and see where you're at. Let's see what happened with your file, what's going on. All of a sudden, it changes your mind frame. Okay, well, I know that I'm going to go through 8 attacks. Well, my 8 attacks are going to be X, Y, and Z. This is what's going to happen. Make sense?
Makes sense.
That's why when we tell people to keep going, don't look at deletions, look at the end goal. What am I getting at the end goal? So let me tell you something. Do I have it down here? No, I don't have it down here, but I'll show you the small one. Here's a small stack. I had a 515 credit score 8 years ago. See this? This one's a small stack. That's $500,000. That's $500,000 in credit in my back pocket. From a 515, 497, and a 518 to over an 800. So when I'm talking to you, just keep going. It took me 3 years to remove one stupid collection on Equifax. 3 years. But guess what? I was able to buy my house when I got that collection removed. So for everybody that's here, you're going to achieve your goal. It's just how long you're willing to go. But again, don't look at the short-sighted goal. Look at the long-term goal. The long-term goal is what can I get when I have access to the money? What can I get when I have access to what's going on? Make sense? Let's go back to indemnity 1. Yep. I believe it. Hold on. Let's go back to that. Let's close that out. I got confused. My bad. I let the AI. So I'm gonna select green. I'm gonna leave this on unlimited. So when I'm doing this, I just leave this on unlimited, but we selected the blue. So just go over here, just hit next. Now the AI is going to read it, and I'm going to show you guys how to read the AI, and we're good to go. Shit, my wife is going to kill me. I thought I was going to get done in an hour and a half. Yep, she's going to murder me tonight. All right. So, cool part about this software, everything is color coordinated. Write that in the chat, everybody. Everything is color coordinated. Want everybody to write this. Maybe this will go a little faster tonight. Beautiful, Miss Sanchez. You ready? You ready, Miss Sanchez?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to take my little pen. I'm going to draw my pen down over here. You see this little circle? That little circle pop up. You see all that? Miss Sanchez, I'm going to ask you directly. Which one do you think is the positive account and why?
Mm.
These are all the negative. These are all the items on your credit report from 1 to 96.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, so the green has to be a good thing, I'm assuming.
Why?
Well, because of the colors. I know that
Well, just why green? Why did you think green was good?
because green is just, I don't know, it's that color that represents go, wealth, good. I don't know.
What does it represent in the United States? What does green represent?
Money.
There you go, girl. That's it. That's all you had to say. Green represents money. Yes, those are all the positive accounts. Come to this box right here where my thing is, right here, high positive accounts. Let's get rid of all the money. We don't need that. Let's get rid of it. Right? Come over here, click over here. Guess what happened? Look what happened. Where'd all the green go?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's all gone. We just got those 2 light green ones. And when I get to those 2 light green ones, ladies and gentlemen, take notes. Take notes when we get to the 2 light green ones. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get rid of this stuff. I'm going to show you guys how to do this tonight. So, Ray.
Yes.
Do we feel like giving them a cheat tonight? I know we got some people from last night that were here. Do we feel like giving them the cheat sheet tonight?
I have a gift
Yes,
for them
I'm
as
here.
well. I have a gift for them as well. Here we
Oh,
go.
you have a gift for them as well? Oh shit.
Yes.
What gift do you have for them? Oh my God. You didn't approve this through me. What gift do you have?
Yes. Check it out. Check it out.
Oh, cheat sheets in. Oh, Ray dropped it in the chat for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna show you what this is. This is how my brain thinks and how I work the software. So let me break this down and I'm gonna put it up on the screen. I'm gonna put 2 pieces, both screens together. I'm gonna show you how easy we make this. So when we work in this screen, right? Okay, let me get up and write this on the damn board. It'll just be a lot easier. This is your negative item, right? This is the number that it is, right? Okay. Box 1, box 2, 3, 4. This is the actual negative item. So whatever's in here is what's wrong with the file. Okay. Remember, right into the chat, box 2 equals negative item. Box 2, just write box 2 equals negative item. The reason that we want to do that is the key. The cheat sheet is activated. Once we get that, once I start that, box 2 equals negative item. Perfect. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen, what is this negative item? Thank you, Mr. Brown. I got 2 Mr. Browns in here. What is it, Miss Sanchez? What do you think it says?
Well, yeah, it has to do something with the
No,
Probably
just
like the
read
beginning.
what's there. Read what's there. Don't tell me what it
Oh
is.
yeah, personal identifier
That's
information.
it. That's all it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. I need you to read it. I need you to know what that says over there. What is it? It's personal identifier. Now, reason I drew these boxes so you guys can see it, watch this. I'm going to take the screen. I'm going to split it in half. Okay, watch this. Okay, let's close this out. I'm going to split the screen in half. And I'm going to take this one over here. Ready? I'm going to mark this up. It's a little smaller, Ray. Got to make that a little bigger, Ray.
Mhm.
No, I need the
Okay.
markup. Where's the marker? Here we go. Watch this. So if I have, where are we at? If I have personal identifier, we just went through that, right? Ms. Sanchez, you just said it. Personal identifier. Guess what? I literally go to PI, personal identifier, and I'm going to mark it up, and I'm just going to say attack. Right? Now, let's go to the next one. Let's go to number 2. What's number 2, guys? I like doing this. I like doing it this way a lot.
Inquiry information.
Miss Crystal, good job. So what is it on the cheat sheet? What does it say on the cheat sheet, Miss Crystal?
All inquiries.
Yes, ma'am.
INQ, IQ.
Yeah, the girl. There we go. Read that abbreviation. Good job. INQ. All right. Let's go to number 3. What's number 3, guys?
When I answer, I answer again. Inquiries information.
Okay. What's number 4?
Student loans. Oh.
I love it when I throw people off. One of the OGs is gonna wind up chiming in. I know, Angel. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, come on, guys.
I don't know. I'm trying to catch up to this.
Where did you get lost?
Well, because I see the numbers there. So the mouse is on the 4, but it's like, how are we connecting it to the code? Like,
All we're doing is remember box 2.
yeah.
You're just gonna read box 2 every time. The reason that we're going to the code over here
Okay.
is I just made it easier for you guys with the cheat sheet to be able to check it off.
Inquiry.
That's it. Yeah. So all you got to do is go to, when I click the next one, here's 5. I match the top up with 5. Okay. So we're on number 5. What is number 5? Box 2, inquiries.
Got it. Okay.
Now I'll go box 6. What's box 6?
Inquiries.
That's
Yeah.
it. What's box 7?
All the Browns are inquiries.
Ah, very good.
Wow, they have that many inquiries.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
How do they keep getting?
How come
Sorry.
some of them are blinking and some aren't? Does that indicate anything?
Yes.
Yes, it does. It indicates that the creditor does not have an address. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't give a shit if the creditor doesn't have an address because I am sending it to the bureau. We don't set personally, ladies and gentlemen, because I've been doing this from the printing side and not from the software side. The software side, they're going to give you the biggest attack. They don't care if you print it or not, right? On the printing side, what do I see with creditor letters? 99% of them come back to the client and say this address doesn't exist. So, Miss Crystal, let me ask you directly. If you sent out 40 letters to 40 different creditors and they all came back, would you be pretty pissed off at me if I let you print all them damn letters?
Very much so.
Bingo. You know how many times I did that before I learned not to print all those damn creditor letters? Twice. And I stopped teaching people about that immediately. I don't care if it's flashing. There's only one thing you should view that is flashing, and it's yellow. And the yellow stands for a public record. Okay? And I can show that if everybody wants to see that, but I will not show you how to attack a public record tonight because it will throw everybody the hell off. Okay, so we go to 40. 40 is 40 is the last one that's an inquiry. We're done. Right? So let's go to 41. What's 41? Come on, somebody say it.
Inquiries.
Okay. Why? What does it say different in this box? And in this box on 42, it says best inquiry over here. If you look at the other ones on 40, it says bad inquiry. It's messed up, fucked up. This one, 41, best inquiry.
So you should leave them?
No. Yes, Miss Lynn. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Miss Lynn. You just threw me off. Everybody tells me remove it. I'm just like, hold on, wait. It took my brain a second to comprehend that. Yes, you should leave them. Because how many people like getting headaches in here? How many people like a headache in here? Put a me in the chat if you like getting a headache. You so happy when you get a headache, you jumping for joy. How many people like a headache in here? Put a 5 in the chat if you like a headache. How many people don't like a headache? Put a 7 in the chat if you don't like a headache. Good. 7 plus. Ready? Removing best inquiry is like playing with fire. Eventually, you will get burned. You may not get burned on the first time. You may not get burned on the second time or the third or the fourth, but eventually you will get burned.
Is that like open personal accounts or something?
It is attached to an opened account. For this one, I think this is his Chase account, right? I think that, yep. You see, I even knew what it was. It's his Chase account. So his Chase account was open and he had like a $4,000 limit on the account. And you went to go remove the best inquiry, what would happen? They would close out the Chase account, and now he's got to go through the whole process of trying to get it reopened. So that is what we call a headache. So we don't like headaches. We go remove this content. Now I go back to 42. Same thing with 42, best inquiry. Come over here. This is Synchrony Bank. We go down to the bottom. And what do? We click remove this content. And we're done. Make sense? Nice and easy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like dealing with headaches. I won't teach you how to deal with a headache. Why? Because headaches are not fun. They are just not fun. So we come over here and we help you with this. That's it. Okay. So now 40 goes to 87. All right. What is the negative item for 87? I'm going to take a swig of water while you guys figure it out.
All other delinquency late. 1 to 2.
Atta girl. Good job, Miss Sanchez. And where is that on the cheat sheet?
Well, that's the last one.
Atta girl. Good shit.
Okay.
Somebody just learned how to do credit repair. When it clicks, you can hear when it clicks. That's it. All right, guys. Somebody else, not Miss Sanchez. 88. What's 88?
Student loan derogatory late.
Keep going. Don't stop. Read the whole thing.
Oh, okay. Late 3 times. 3 payment.
That's it.
Yeah, that's not good.
You know why I put the cheat sheet up on the board? You know how many people will read just the SLDL, right? SLDL, right? But look, SLDL 3 plus, SLDL 1-2. How do you know if it's a delinquency or derogatory when you're going to select it? Miss Lynn?
By whether it's
3 plus.
1 or 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So just getting that sign when you're looking at it for speed, you're looking at it, you got it. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, we got that one. All right, let's go over here. We're at 89. What's 89? Okay. Y'all gonna get this wrong? Or some of you gonna get this wrong, some of you gonna get this right. Let's see who gets it right and who gets it wrong.
Well, that's scary. Is it charge off information?
You don't have. I literally gave you the cheat sheet. I gave you the test with the answers.
Okay.
Is it AOCC?
Attaboy, Mr. Brown. Good job. Man,
Nice.
we got 3 Mr. Browns in here. Good job, Derek.
Wow.
Good job. Derek, do you want to explain to everybody how you got AOCC?
I got lucky.
I mean, you've been in here a couple of classes, but
no. Okay, well, I you threw me off for a minute, but it's in the what do you call the second drop down box right there, there. Then I looked over on your cheat sheet and I saw it.
What do you see? There's
Charge off information, and I see charge off collections. Okay, all other charge off collections right there.
Okay, so you assumed over there is no. It's not a student loan, it's not a medical. So you say it's got to be all other, right?
Yes.
Bingo. Good job.
Yes.
Charge off become collections. Yes and no. Charge-offs sometimes cannot become collections. It depends on what it's being charged off for. A penny will not become a collection. $100 will not be a collection. But a charge-off eventually can become a collection depending on the amount. Make sense? But if it's positive, shouldn't M2 catch it so we don't have to remove it? You'll always want to be ahead of the game. I always like reviewing the file. Because when you ask that, so I'm going to ask you what if I was your client, I would ask you, and if something got disputed was a positive account, and you thought it was, you let the AI do it, and you didn't review it, I'm asking you from person to person, well, why didn't you take a look at it? The whole point is people crutch AI too much. I don't crutch AI. What I say to the people over here, and I'm going to say this to you, Mr. Kyle, right now. When I said power user means that you are going to use the AI to your ability, not to the AI's ability. I went through everything. I made sure everything was perfect. That's the key. So we have 89. So all these are the same. All these are the same. We're going to go to the last one. That's not the same. 96. What's 96? The last one, guys. We are literally 5 minutes away from being done.
Student loan derogatory late 3+.
Bingo. We already have it. It's already checked off. Look at that. It's checked off. It's checked off. It's checked off. Everything's checked off. We're good. Right? We're good. So if it's done, let's go over here. I just scroll down to the bottom. This is 96. I scroll down to the bottom. I'll view the client's name. Ladies and gentlemen, this is another cheat for you guys. First, if you're doing this on a computer, first name, last name, put ID next to the person's name. So you never put image 1462, image 2835, image whatever. Don't do that. Put the first name, last name, and ID. First name, last name, social security card. First name, last name, POA. Okay, this one says first name, last name, passport card. I built all these abbreviations. You know why. Ladies and gentlemen, I received a picture of somebody's Johnson when they did this because they were not paying attention. They just put the image and they kept proceeding forward. So
Wait, what?
Yes.
Say that
Yes,
again.
Miss Lynn. I don't have to say it again. You heard me right.
Yeah, but where
Yes.
did it go? It went
right on their credit repair document.
Nice. All right.
Yeah. So when I started the company, I was doing the reviewals before my wife would get them to print them, right? And fold them and mail them. And the funny part was my wife, I called my wife, I said, honey, you got to see this. And literally somebody's shit is on my computers. She goes, why do you have that there? And then I scroll up and she goes, oh, they put it on the credit report. Imagine having to call that person up and tell them, hey, dude, no offense, but you put your, you know what, on the credit. He was so embarrassed. He was like, I was like, dude, I understand it. You probably selected the wrong picture by accident. I was like, but this is why we don't do it on a cell phone. We do it on a computer. Till this day, that guy still calls me. That's the thing that we laugh about.
And that random girl knows all about his credit now. So
what random girl?
That he was supposed to send it to.
Well, I don't know, but we'll see. I didn't talk to him about that. Next call I have with him, I'll ask him. He did have it. He did do it on the iPhone. He did do it on the iPhone. But it was just when he was uploading it, he didn't understand what it did. He just fat fingered it, and I can understand that. So just talking to everybody here, just try not to make sure that all that stuff is. Once you're done, come over here, click this word top, and click client info. This is our last quality check before you send it off to generate or to me to printing. You want to do a last quality check. So first name, last name, email address, address, city, state, zip code, date of birth, social security. Ladies and gentlemen, personal tracking number. I don't know what it is. Please don't ask me what it is. I don't know anything about it. I just leave it as such. Everything looks good. I hit general settings. I'm good to rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen, if the client information is wrong here, it means it's wrong in manage all profiles. Go back to the profiles, fix it, come back and hit save. Do you know how many people skip this step and how many times I could have saved people's behinds if they just followed this step? Follow this step. It's the most important step. Click over here, include all 3 bureaus. Let's reset the system, select our things, and we're good to rock and roll. So I come over here to work to execute. Here's the AI. I'm going to click this off. I'm going to click this on. I'm going to get the attack number. We're going to stay in the same attack. And now I know what to do. I'll shut everything off because, hey, we got the cheat sheet. And I'm just going to go down the cheat sheet. I shut everything off. Personal identifier, inquiries, all other charge-offs, student loans, and all other delinquency late 1-2. Hey, let's double check it. PI, inquiries, AOCC, SLDL 3+. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 box. What is that? 4 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Last one. Boom, we're done. I did click MPEC, my friend. I did click MPEC. Look, what does that say right there? MPEP. What does that say right there, my friend, Mr. Kyle? And guess what, guys? Look, it says attack advanced MPEP. No. You don't click them together. One or the other. One or the other. Good question. One or the other. Just want you to know I selected them both so you could see on the screen. One or the other. Now, nice and simple. Ready? Somebody count the green boxes, green check boxes. Tell me how many green check boxes there are.
Got 5.
How many data furnishers are there?
3.
3 times 5 is what?
15.
Bingo. 15 in the first box. Default. Literally hit next. And generate the letters. You're done. You did everything. Well, in this case, we didn't. We have one thing to do. We have to go to 41, remove, and go to 42, remove. We're done. Now we go up over here and we click generate the letters. Was that hard?
No.
No, you know it. No.
No. Do you guys want to see me? Do you guys want me to run it at full speed for you?
Sure.
Quick question.
Maybe quick.
With 40, with 41 and 42, even though we removed the content from the box when we did it earlier, we have to remove it again at this step?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because I reset the whole system.
Okay, got it. Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you.
When I reset the whole system, it's going to go back. So we just told the system. The system doesn't save the credit report because it's going to review and read the credit report every single time. It doesn't save it as something that we just dictated. Because what happens if you make an error with it and you click something off by accident? So when it does it, when you turn it off, turn it back on, it's going to give you a brand new credit report read every single time.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Let's run it at full speed. Ray.
Yes.
Tell me when to go.
1, 2, 3, and go.
10 rounds of attack. Go to the attack area. select my client, do it yourself. I'm not going to put printing and mailing service. I'm going to select indemnity. I'm going to put it, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to check all in green. I'm going to hit next. Now watch, here's the cheat for all the computer. Here's the cheat for all the people on the computer. Ready? See this little circle at the bottom, top? I'm going to click hide. When it pops up, I can just hover over it and it'll tell me what it is. Positive attack, inquiries. Delinquency late 1-2. Student loan 3+. Charge off AOCC, go to 96. I got a student loan. Come over here, boom, 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 boom. Everything looks good. Top, come over here. Boom, 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 boom. Perfect. General settings. Click all 3 bureaus, reset the system. Go back, do it all again. Personal identifier, inquiries, boom, boom, boom. 15. Default. 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 Next. Click the generate report. I'm done.
I also have a
1
question.
minute, 24 seconds.
1 minute, 24 seconds.